Welcome back to our Triple M Vlogs. As you've seen in the thumbnail, today I'm going to share about my VBAC experience with you all. I've already posted this video in my native language Tamil, but many of my friends asked me to post in common language. I'm sharing this now. So many of us having a doubt that whether I can deliver normally after a previous cesarean section. Yes, it's possible. I have 80% of chances of getting a normal delivery after a previous cesarean section. How confidently I'm telling this is I underwent the same, and I'm going to share this with you all now. So let me tell about my first delivery experience. When I got conceived for the first time, we went to a clinic, nearby clinic, where she was a famous gynecologist in that area where we reside. So we went to regular checkups. It was like some every 3 weeks checkups, and every month a scan was done, and every month she gave different tablets and protein powder she gave. I consumed everything. Since then my pregnancy progress was good, but just 2 days before my due date I felt my baby movement was less. So we went to the clinic again, and she did ultrasound. She told that you have to go for cesarean section today afternoon. So since it was my first delivery and last minute, I didn't go for any other option. We accepted, and my baby boy Mithun was born through cesarean section, but his weight was 2.6 kgs. Why I was worried means in my last scan report I was told that his weight was 3.6 kgs, more or less some 500 grams in variation means acceptable. Already I was unhappy with the indication for cesarean section, and this was added to that. So totally my first delivery experience was very painful. So at that time thinking about my second delivery was even difficult for us. But then when Mithun was 2.5 years, I again conceived for the second time. This time for the first 2 months I didn't go to a hospital because of that fear. Third month again we went to another nearby hospital where I came to know about VBAC. VBAC is vaginal birth after cesarean section. Doctors will decide whether we are eligible or not for VBAC based on 3 factors. First thing, your indication for previous cesarean section and your present medical condition. Third thing, your willingness for VBAC. Likewise, they encouraged me for VBAC and I liked it very much. So I thought to continue in that hospital. Unlike my first hospital here, monthly checkups was there, and totally only 3 scans was done. And third thing is from 3rd month of pregnancy to till breastfeeding they gave same tablets. I liked all those things very much, and we underwent a prenatal counseling session. In this generation many of us are aware of most of the things through internet media and some influence of friends and all. So a timely suggestion or advice will help us a lot. Like that session was helpful for me. What they told was you can carry out your normal day-to-day activities as well, and you can drive your car, two-wheeler, etc., and you can eat regular normal balanced food is enough. And if you want to go for a long travel, you can take a break, and with safety measures you can travel. So whatever they told, I liked it very much and I followed the same. I drove two-wheeler to hospital for checkups, and I carried out all my day-to-day activities all alone throughout my pregnancy. Sometimes my mother-in-law helped me, and all these things I did know, it gave me a confidence, and I was very active throughout my pregnancy. Now I should mention about my yoga session. In that hospital where I saw, they conducted prenatal yoga classes. It was very helpful for me. The session will be like 1 to 1.5 hours daily. If we attend some 10 classes alone, then you can practice it in home itself. I did the same. The yoga session was like they taught some warm-up exercises and hand and leg stretching exercises, hip stretching exercises, some asanas, Surya Namaskarams and pranayamas. So by doing all this, it was my mind was totally relaxing, and the body was very flexible, and throughout pregnancy I felt very positive. And if you just do it for 10 days, you can see that glowness in your face. So it was very beneficial. And about my walking sessions, for last 2 months only I started walking. First I started in the evening around 30 to 45 minutes I used to walk, and I liked it, so I continued in the morning also, morning and evening 30 to 45 minutes. By doing all this, I didn't put on much weight in this pregnancy, but in my first pregnancy I put around 20 kgs, from 59 to 78 kgs, but in this pregnancy I put just 4.5 kgs throughout my pregnancy, but I delivered 3 kgs baby normally. So why I insist this is because if you eat normal healthy food also, you can deliver the baby healthy, so no need to put more weight. Okay, then this is how my pregnancy progress was continued. And again the due date came. Till then I didn't get any positive signs, but here doctor told us to wait for 1 more week. Unlike my first pregnancy where she didn't wait till due date also, this was like a golden opportunity for me. So it gave me much confidence. I didn't lose my hope, so I again continued yoga, walking. Added to this, usually grannies used to tell, no, some if you drink some aloe vera juice you will get normal delivery, and if you add some butter in rice water you'll get normal delivery. So I did all those things with curiosity and to get normal delivery. I'm not sure whether it will be beneficial or not for me, but then since it's organic I did all those things. And after that, what doctor told means, after that extended due date, they fixed a date one day. If you didn't get positive signs till that date, we'll go for cesarean section. So it was like a miracle. On the day what they gave, I was getting some pain around morning 5 a.m. I was not sure whether it's a contraction or not, so we went to the hospital and doctor examined and told, yes, labor started and it's contraction only. I was very happy, and what she told was, we'll see the progress today and we'll decide tomorrow. As she told, the pregnancy progressed, and I can able to tolerate the pain well because of the yoga and pranayama, I can say here. Next day morning around 10:30 my baby girl was born through normal delivery. I was very happy because for this moment I was longing, and all my hard work came into success this time. So at last I would like to insist few points here. So if you want certain thing to happen to you, that desire and hard work will take you to that success. Second, in both the deliveries, your first 2 weeks will be hectic, and in normal delivery you can resume your day-to-day activities very faster compared to cesarean delivery. Why I am telling this is, now I can see many of my friends wantedly asking for cesarean section because they cannot tolerate the pain. This is just temporary. If you just tolerate it, lifelong you'll feel happier. That your body is basically designed for normal delivery. If you have that thought, your body will normally prepare for normal delivery. Then, and as I already told, food, if you eat a healthy, well balanced diet, you'll get a healthy baby as well. So no need to dump food and put on weight. If you put on more weight, it will be a complication for you and the baby. Then throughout pregnancy you should feel happy. Why I am telling this is, it must reflect on your baby's growth. So it's in your hand. If you just take things lightly, you will feel happier, so that you will get a happy baby too. Okay, if you like this concept, just go and search it in Google, and in your area which hospital they are doing this VBAC. So if you inquire, you can make it possible. Okay friends, that's all I would like to share. I hope this will be helpful for someone. So if you like this video, do share with your friends. If you have any queries, comment me. Thanks for watching this video. We'll meet in next video. Thank you.